Welcome back to Weather Now. We're getting a brief taste of fall today, but a stronger fall front next week will really feel like a season changer. Today we have Houston Chronicle meteorologist Justin Ballard joining us to tell us more about our fall front climatology. Welcome back, Justin.
Thank you for having me. It was fun doing a little deep dive into Houston fall cold front climate.
Yeah, and this is some tedious work. You got to go back a long time and look at a lot of records. So tell us first off, how did you determine when Houston typically gets that first fall front?
Great question. So the first place that I started was going back through, obviously, the records since 2000. So I'm not looking at the full breadth of data. That would have taken me forever. I'd still be working on it.
And the climate's changed too a little bit, so it's probably been altered.
We next used a 15+ degree drop to define a strong cold front. You know, that's something that obviously we're going to notice over the course of 24 to 46 hours, 48 hours or so. For the most part, we're using that kind of guideline of 24-hour temperature change. But there were a couple of years where we saw that change over the course of 36 to 48 hours. I made note of that, but it didn't really change the data that much. Not indicative of cooler, lasting cool weather. So temperatures may drop 15, 20 degrees, but that doesn't necessarily mean fall has arrived officially.
It just pops right back up a few days later, right? That's pretty typical.
And then finally, the date does align pretty well that we found with average first 50-degree lows on October 21st.
Okay.
So
that was yesterday.
Exactly. So guess what? The earliest cold front that we've normally seen, or we have seen in the past, or at least over the last 25 years, occurred in 2000, September 24th. 22-degree temperature drop in 24 hours. That's pretty notable.
That's lovely. I was a freshman at Texas A&M. I remember that very well.
Do you really?
I do.
You likely remember this next one too. Latest cold front that I could find over the last 25 years, just last November.
Get out.
19-degree drop over the course of about 48 hours. So we went from, you know, the upper, I want to say it was the upper 70s or low 80s on the 27th. And by the 29th, we had lows in the 30s.
So it took a while to get there, huh?
It did take a little while. But the most dramatic cold front, you probably also remember this. We had a 36-degree temperature drop leading up to Halloween 2023. The summer that we thought was never going to end ended in real big fashion from 89 to 53 degrees.
Wow.
Still, like, thinking about it almost gives me a little tear right here. Yeah. On average, though, Houston's first strong cold front arrives today.
Okay, and that's since the year 2000, right?
Correct.
Okay, so there's kind of the data of the earliest, the latest, the most dramatic. I love it. Now, talk to us a little bit about how this factors into the hurricane season.
It definitely does have a big role, or it plays into hurricane season. And really, what we're talking about is that hurricane season. When you see hurricane season kind of rolling around, especially towards the end of the month, October into November, you start seeing those cold fronts come through, and they sweep out that, that cooler, that hurricane or tropical storm, whatever it may be that could be in the Gulf. I want you to stand back here. We're going to
almost got hit by it.
We're going to show Houston highs over the last 3 weeks or so. I mean, we've officially had 3 weeks of October. Certainly doesn't feel like it. I saw on, I want to say it was on Threads, someone called it Hot-tober.
Hot-tober, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
You like saying Ogtober.
I like October.
I like Hot-tober.
I
don't like it, but
really, a lot of days here on this map, 90s and above, 21 days. All 3 weeks of Houston so far have been above normal. Today, not in the 90s, but still
above
normal.
Yeah, not my favorite thing. Okay, what's the outlook now? You got a first fall front, really. It looks like it's coming.
It's coming, but we're still looking at above normal temperatures through at least the 1st of November. Don't break out the Ugg boots and the flannel just yet. I think it's coming sooner rather than later, but above normal temperatures. I've also got the outlook the 8 to 14 days, so through early November. And hey, I'll take equal chances.
Yeah, equal chances between warmer or cooler than normal. A little cooler than normal in the southeast.
Which is interesting. Who knows what that could be from. But here, at least, equal chances of above, below, or near normal. I'll take it.
I think people are going to appreciate the weather change coming next week.
I hope so.
Based on what we can see. All right, Justin, thanks for breaking it down for us. And it is Weather Joke Wednesday.
I can't wait.
So let's talk about today's joke. Here's the joke for you, Justin. How did the skeleton know it was going to rain?
Ooh. I like the little Halloween tie-in. He felt it in his bones.
He felt it in his bones.
Yes.
Give the man a round of applause because he got it right. All right, Justin, thanks so much, and we'll see you again next week.